We would like to invite the President of the Christian Council of Nigeria, the Most Reverend Dr. David UNUOHA, to come and give us his keynote address on the role of religious leaders in preventing electoral violence in Nigeria. Your Grace. Another round of applause, please.
Thank you very much. Please be seated. Good morning, everyone. This is a keynote address at a one-day interreligious conference organized by the Christian Council of Nigeria, Peace Building and Trauma Healing Center, Jos, on the 25th day of January 2023, here at the Hotel Samaritan, Jos. The theme is the role of religious leaders in preventing electoral violence in Nigeria. The General Secretary, Christian Council of Nigeria, the Board Chairman, CCN/ICS Jos, the Chairman, CCN and JNI of various states in the northern parts of Nigeria, leaders of CCN Women Wing and FOMWA in the northern Nigeria, government agencies here present, especially the INEC and others, resource persons and conference participants, invited guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. We give glory to the Almighty God for the grace and privilege to gather here this morning. Let me start by thanking you for accepting our invitation to participate in this very important conference as we prepare for the forthcoming general elections, which is just a few weeks away. Christian Council of Nigeria, which is an ecumenical body of 16 member churches, is working very hard in the area of peace building and human development. And the council is one with other like-minded bodies in calling for peaceful elections in Nigeria come next few weeks. The fact that civil society and religious bodies in Nigeria are actively assisting in the preparations for the upcoming national elections is to be applauded. A healthy civil society that can effectively and responsibly voice public concerns is essential to building a strong and virile democracy. Politics is far too significant to be left to politicians alone. Elections are also crucial events in the public life of any nation, since they are the primary process for the emergence of leaders and peaceful transfer of power. Since 1999, Nigeria has advanced significantly in her democratic experience, though with obvious challenges and shortcomings. The fact that election results have not always reflected the voting pattern and the ensuing protracted post-election litigations and in some cases violent acts are there to attest to the fact that we are still at the learning curve. There are fears that the next general election in Nigeria will not only be contentious, but also violent. Politicians are already on top of their game, whipping up sentiments of ethnicity and religion, as if these are our problems. It is important to point out that the next general elections in Nigeria should not be seen as a fight between the North and the South, or between Christianity and Islam. Rather, it is a choice between poverty and wealth, oppression and liberation, old order and new order, hardship and a new lease of life. If any fight at all, it should be between the rich and the poor, as our political leaders over the years have used our mandate to enrich only themselves and their families, while abandoning the people to their faith. You will agree with me that poverty respects neither ethnicity nor religion. It does not respect gender or geopolitical zone. If poverty and hardship deal with people of various religious backgrounds, ethnicities, and zones equally, we must then unite in fighting for our emancipation and refuse to be used to carry out acts that will only compound our problems. It is therefore very pertinent for all Nigerians, especially politicians, not to jeopardize the fragile peace we have now in this nation. Politics should be about advancing the larger national interests, not for personal gains. Nigeria is a nation with the largest economy and population in the continent of Africa, and also has a significant influence on world affairs. Nigeria has made a mark in international peacekeeping missions. There is every need, therefore, to ensure that our own peace does not elude us. Being an example is necessary for leadership. The 2023 elections present a chance to affirm Nigeria's progress and development in the eyes of the international community, but more importantly, in the eyes of our own citizens. While we honor the capability of this wonderful country of our own in its peaceful democratic transitions, and all the actors who play by the rules, it is equally crucial that we do not allow self-seeking politicians to derail us. The stories of attacks on campaigns, including the brutal physical assaults of persons merely engaged in the labor of fixing campaign posters, must be condemned, because if not checked, will inspire additional violence.